What is up, guys? Welcome in, welcome in. Just getting started here again. Do there. And I guess we can swap out to our regular suit. Hey there, Gab. How are you? I forgot that this is the helmet that I have. I am doing all right. A little bit tired today. I just didn't sleep too well last night, but all good. I will survive. How about you? How are you doing? The rally went well. We did end up finishing. So that was a good thing. You know, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and swap this back. We're gonna do that. The rally went well. Seemed we did finish, so that was a good thing. We had about 5 minutes left before we were disqualified. And in the last like 2 kilometers of the 500 kilometers that we went, we got into a shootout with another team. And that was pretty fun. We got clipped from the Atmo Esports channel by Star Citizen. So I'm like, you know, we're like famous now. Yeah, overall it was good. I definitely was quite tired by the time that we got to the end of it. Because that was like a 10-hour stream that I did. Hate this helmet so much. I lost the helmet that I usually wear. Yeah, sure. The famous streamer, yeah. But no, it was a good time. A lot of people were complaining about it afterwards, which happens every year, about how they were getting griefed and all this other stuff. Which you can't really do anything about. Actually, I just realized I can just do this and just speed up and go to Seraphim. But yeah, like there was one server apparently that okay, never mind. I guess we're gonna go back to Obituary. Oh wait, no, I forgot. I did set my spawn on the carrot, so yeah. Oh yeah, there's always gonna be griefers in any of these big events. That's just a given. There was a few people that signed up in the race that literally just came in and instantly just started shooting people, like, as they were racers. But again, you know, that's the point of the thing, is that it's supposed to be a dangerous race. Yeah, you're always gonna have people that are, you know, out doing that kind of stuff. I don't have a problem with it. I mean, it's like with us, our Betty, or our, there's way too many people to not have, yeah, exactly. But it's like with us, our support ship was blown up 2 hours into the race or so, and we still had another 2 or 3 to go. So that's just that. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do today. I kind of want to go do some combat stuff because I haven't done that in a minute. I need a different helmet. I hate this helmet. It's light armor. one's kind of bluish, right? Can't remember what the difference with aftershock and regular is. What's the difference in these? They look exactly the same. There's literally nothing different in it. Just one says aftershock, the other one doesn't. And it's more expensive. Maybe like a slight tint change, I guess. I don't know. Still not home, so won't join. Yeah, it doesn't have anything different up there. But either way, I'm going to take this one. I was just looking at it. I was like, what's the difference in that? Excuse me, sir. Throw that in here. And then armor. Drop this because I don't want this or this. There we go. Boop. Eh. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm gonna look at the missions really quick, see what we got. Like, part of me wants to do something chill, but also part of me wants to do something that's a little bit more to do here. What the? I never even noticed this hole right here. Oh well. There. Also, I'm going to go ahead and switch back to the full screen. It's not doing anything different for me. There we go. Okay. Contracts. Also, how's the trip going for you, Gab? It's nice. That's good. Glad to hear. Snowed like 20 centimeters. Yeah, we was supposed to have a ton of snow here. I know that in some places in the US there's a shit ton of snow. Here we got like a dusting this morning, and I think we got maybe, I would say like 3 centimeters. Like, it was not much. And then within like a couple hours, it all melted because the sun came out. Oh, that's nice. It was kind of a bummer because like all last week they were they were like hyping us up, saying like, oh yeah, it's gonna be like this terrible snowfall here, and literally about, I don't know, 50 or 60 kilometers north of me, they were like completely shut down. Meanwhile here it was like we barely got anything. Oh yeah, taking the snow off the car, that's always a bummer. Okay, what am I gonna fly over there? Let's take the Wolf.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
Luckily I have a garage that I put all my that I put my cars in. I just realized I don't have a head. Like, you can see through my neck. Yeah, at least I don't have to take the snow off the car or de-ice it. I used to have to do that. I wonder what happens if I take my helmet off. Oh, there's my head again. Okay, it's just this helmet.
Welcome to the ASOS vehicle retrieval system. Your insurance claim has been vetted.
30 seconds.
Please visit us again.
Yeah, I honestly wasn't even thinking about doing SC today just because of how long I was doing it on Saturday. Then I was like, well, I might as well. Be fine. We'll do fine.
Welcome to the ASOS vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again.
Yeah, we're gonna get back over to Stanton. Well, actually, you know what? Let's go over to Nick's. I can do some of those Nick's missions, the intersect missions. Kind of mess around on there. I think that'll be fine to do. Also, I know this week is going to be kind of a short week for streaming. Today I'm going to be doing, like, today I'm streaming, obviously. But then tomorrow I have a class I need to go to. And then Wednesday is my birthday, so I'm going to be doing stuff with friends. And then yeah. Then I have Thursday and Friday that I'll be streaming. Just as a heads up. There's Stanton. So I do rock climbing, and I'm just now, or I've been mostly doing bouldering. But I just now got over my fear of heights at the high walls, so I'm now going to be taking a belaying class. That way I learn how to actually use the ropes. And yeah, so that's what I'm doing tomorrow. Is just doing like a safety class of how to do the knots, how to lower, and how to support another climber. I said I was going to go to Nick's, and here I am going to Stanton. Force of habit. Yeah, I've been wanting to do the class for a while, but I just always kept getting psyched out on the high walls because I hate heights, but I finally got over that this year. That was kind of like one of the goals I had, was that I just needed to actually just suck it up and climb up the wall. And now I'm completely fine actually climbing up the wall. I like climbing too, but not really the high stuff. Yeah. That's how a lot of people are. I was talking to a couple of people there last time I was at the gym last week. And they were trying to get over their fear of heights, and I said, honestly, you just got to push. Just push yourself all the way to the top, and then from there on, you're like, okay, this isn't that bad. I think what everyone's more afraid of is just actually falling, more than actually being up high on the wall. But yeah, I've been doing climbing for like a year. Yeah, that's how I am. I've been doing mostly the bouldering stuff, where it's, you know, the 8-foot walls where you don't need to turn on, like, get the harness and everything, but getting up the 40-foot walls, those ones were taking me a minute. Now, I was thinking another thing too is actually having someone to support me, like actually having like a belay would make me feel better. Thing is that you can't really fall because your friend is down holding. Yeah. Well, the the main ones, like when you're first starting out, you're most likely going to use the auto belay. So basically, it's just a kind of a pulley that's holding you in and has like a ratcheting system. So you don't actually have someone else. It's just like a little auto, like a machine that will catch you if you fall.
Quantum fuel, 25%.
But yeah, it's good. It's a good workout. I do a lot of mountain biking as well. So I wanted to get something that was working out my arms, so that's where I ended up getting into climbing. And then next week I'll be going to a caving class.
Quantum fuel, less than 10%.
Before there was no bouldering things in your town, so yeah, that makes sense.
Quantum drive disengaged. Shields active. Landing gear deployed.
I was doing the tall stuff, but honestly, it's more fun for me to do the small ones. It's more free, and you can do whatever you want. Yeah, that's why I really like bouldering, because you really can. It's almost like trying to solve puzzles, you know. Trying to solve puzzles to get through the best and most efficient way possible. But now, yeah. But once you're actually on the high walls, though, and you actually do get to climbing at the gyms,
100 shields disengaged.
you start to realize that the whatchamacallit, the high walls are some of them are super technical as well.
Shields active. Shields disengaged.
What's my?
Landing gear raised.
Oh, that's the button. Oops. I couldn't remember. I couldn't remember what button I had to
Landing gear
activate it.
deployed. Landing gear raised.
Why does it feel like I'm going so slow? I know I'm not, but it just feels like it. Boop doop. All right, where are we going to? Let's figure out what we want to do here, anyways. Let's do some of the Foxhole missions. That way we can actually, that way we can earn some, Find, destroy passive skimmers. No, actually, you know, we'll go to a location first. Let's say Hurston. I think Hurston's going to be the best spot to do this right now. Yeah, we'll go over there and then do some of the Foxhole missions. That way I can get scripts, so that way I can use for Wicklow favors. Because I want to get some Wicklow ships. That's okay. You don't need to apologize when you leave. All good. Okay, this thing is being stupid. Where are we going? No. I think this one. Yeah.
Quantum drive engaged.
I was just saying with the with bouldering, it's a lot more technical. So it's almost like solving a puzzle, but for high walls, there are some climbs that definitely are very technical. I didn't really say anything about mountain biking. Right now I'm heading over to Hurston. I'm actually going to run the the Foxwell missions, so that way I can get script and use for Wicklow ships later. Because I want to get a few of those. So script is just like another currency. It's not AUEC. It's just you get it from doing missions. And Wicklow is like our version of a crafter in the game. It's like you go and he requires you to get like certain materials, and then you turn in those materials and he'll give you a like armor, guns, ships, different things like that. So he's kind of like a crafter, but not really. It's just like I said, you have to turn in stuff. It's like some types of gems or like an armor set or script, like I said. Just different things.
Quantum drive disengaged.
Okay, where is Hurston? Did I pass Hurston? No, it's Stanton there. Okay, I'm somewhere around Hurston. There it is. No, that's Ariel. Mm-hmm. I don't even know where Hurston is. Let's go over to Magda really quick. I can actually show you really quick. So they're not like in your Moby glass. You have the first ones. Collection, I believe. Yeah, this one. So you have to like run these little like errands for him, and then he'll give you access to his location and whatever he does. Let me see. Can't remember what the name of the one here is. We'll go hop over to his base. That one, yeah, Dossie. He has different locations around Stanton. So this isn't the only one. This is the closest one to me. It's also where I've stored most of my stuff.
Quantum drive engaged.
You went into one to refuel once. Yeah, I don't know if you walked around and looked at stuff, but it actually helps me because I need to see what I even need to get. Because there's a few ships that I wanted to look at.
Quantum drive disengaged. Shields
Oops, I'm on the underside. Am I? Yeah, this is the underside of it. I have to go up this way.
Hello, yes. Can you see me? Very disappointing.
Yep, there it is.
But you are Pat Hort.
Do.
Yes. Yes. Come on by. Pat is ready.
This one, yeah. Do, slow and steady. There we go. Beep.
safe arrival. Engine system disengaged.
So yeah, this is the Wicklow Emporium here. There's Wicklow, his grandness. And then you come in here, and then this is like his little shop area where you can get all the goodies. Not everything is buyable. Like I can't get this. This is just kind of display stuff. But you can see like here, this is like a cool set of armor that you can get. Which I don't even know what it costs to get that, but yeah, so you have this cool set of armor that you can get. Another set over here. These are cool. I need to get one of these. You have the Icties, which are like the Geos with guns on it. One has a backpack or a jump pack. The other one doesn't. And then all of the ship combinations that you can get are up here. So you can get like an F7, a Guardian, Firebird, Zeus, all tons of different ships up here. Different guns that have cool skins on them. So yeah, there's a ton of stuff that you can get. All pretty cool. Yeah, not eligible. Okay. Peregrine. Intrepid. Okay. But yeah, so this is Wicklow's place. I can't remember how many script I have. Need to go check that. Do their... Okay, and then let's go ahead and refuel here. Okay, that's all good. There. And we'll get out of here.
True leaf. Yes, I find. Right.
Engine system active.
I'm not going to worry about script anyways, because
No.
Launch successful. Landing gear raised.
I'm going to get... It's going to all get reset anyways once I get the new patch. Like, not reset, but it's all going to go back to one location.
Shields disengaged.
Safe living. You.
Okay, where is Hurston? Stanton. Hurston, there we go.
Quantum drive engaged. Quantum drive disengaged.
All right. Everest Harbor. That way I don't die. Is that Everest? Yeah, there it is.
Quantum drive engaged. Quantum drive disengaged. Landing gear deployed. Shields active.
Mm-hmm.
Safe
Doot, doot. All right, let's go set our spawn here, and then we'll go out and do some combat missions. Also, I need to get some ammo. Just realized that. So we'll set our spawn and then get some ammo. Just in case we need to go do some gun missions. Yeah, do I have the... Yeah, I still have the stuff on my back. Mm-hmm. All right, all good there. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Backpack. Quick buy 20. And that is all good to go. Over here. And let's put this up. Oh, I didn't even realize that I already had ammo here. Derp. Oh, that's good. Also, I just remembered that we also have our... And drop this and this, because I don't want that. There we go. Got our helmet back. Forgot that I had another one here. Yep. Here's house. Hello, welcome back. So yeah, we'll go do some wrong button. This one. For the Foxwell contracts. Like I said, to get some script. Yeah, it's good. I'm just trying to figure out what which one of these contracts I want to do. Orange level, potential security threat. Orange level contract, security patrol. That's the one I want to do. Yeah, this one. Track that and get started.
Folks will appreciate you covering that patrol, but don't go out low on ammo and other essentials. I need it.
Yeah, they really do. I don't think they have enough enough citizens to really patrol these areas. You just got an ad, but it was in German. Well, yeah, probably because you're in Germany, you know? Tends to be like that.
Landing gear raised. Shields disengaged.
Gonna crash out because you keep sending unfinished messages. I don't know. I don't know what you're doing wrong. Or what the heck you mean obstructed? I literally was just... It's the station. Proximity. There we go. You got an ad in German and it scared the shit out of you.
Drive engaged. Quantum drive disengaged. Quantum drive engaged. Quantum drive disengaged.
It was a fan thing and you're even more scared. Okay, so I gotta protect the ship. Where's he at?
Contact confirmed.
Looks like they
There
can
he
use
is.
some help. Weapons aren't getting there.
Mayday, mayday! Outlaws are attacking my ship!
Active.
No, they're not. Don't you worry, bud. I got you covered. Never mind. I guess I don't. There we go. Land these bullets. Oh my god, I'm getting such bad desync here. Did you watch the... I don't even know what
Keep the
fan
fighters off me
fizz.
so I can work.
If you don't do something, that ship is toast.
Target lock. Shields under attack. Shields disengaged. Shields active.
Oh, Five Nights at Freddy. Okay, sorry, I completely forgot about that. No, I have not seen that. I never really was a big Five Nights at Freddy fan. Like, I played the game a little bit, but it was not very much. Wasn't really my cup of tea, to be honest.
Target destroyed.
Okay, that one's
Shields under attack.
that one's done.
Where the
Yeah,
hell
this
are you
guy.
going?
Yeah, don't worry, don't worry. Yeah, I'm not a big horror movie fan to begin with. It's funny, I hate horror movies, but I love horror video games. If you hate him so much, why why'd you watch the movie? Or maybe I misunderstood that you didn't watch the movie.
I'm heading out.
Destroyed.
Take care.
Okay, that was easy.
Walton here. Sorry for keeping it short, but Fox will need you to provide security for this ship
Shields
long enough.
disengaged.
Good look out there.
Played someone on Roblox. Oh, okay, you didn't. Oh, just saw the ad. Gotcha.
Quantum drive engaged. Quantum drive disengaged.
Been so long since you
Now that you're here, we need you to check the area. Fly to the designated points and give me scans.
since you were on Roblox. Yeah, it's been a while for me too. I played it mostly with one of my friends, honestly.
Shields active. Contact confirmed.
I have no idea how old Roblox is.
Friendly target.
Let's move on.
I'm just gonna have to destroy these because they still haven't. Well, I mean, I know that it was bugged on this patch anyways.
Shields disengaged.
Actually, where's this? How far away is this one? Oh, I have to go to this one first.
Shields active.
Ooh, I almost smacked that one. Let me see if I can do this. Crave low flying so bad. It is fun. It is fun.
Friendly target.
Whatever, I'm just gonna blow this up.
On to the next one.
I can't even scan, so it's like, well, I'm just gonna have to blow everything up. Yeah.
Disengaged.
I think my thing is just that I've had too much of a view of the planets. I want to be in space since since I spent 5 hours driving on a planet. I was like, I kind of want to be doing space stuff, fly a ship some. What is up, buddy? Thank you so much for the follow or for the raid here.
Friendly target.
How was the rest of your stream there, Jacketin?
Next point.
I keep killing the green thingies because this mission's bugged.
Engaged.
Hey Kelsar, thank you for the follow there.
Contact.
You did great in the Daymar rally.
Shield.
You guys killed it.
Friendly target.
And with that,
Shield disengaged.
It was pretty chill. Just wanted to take a small break from racing for one night. Yeah, I get that. I get that. That's what we were just talking about. Since I do a lot of low flying here, I was like, as much as I would like to do some low flying, I kind of want to do some space things because I'm tired of seeing planet side at this point.
Quantum drive disengaged. Quantum drive engaged. Quantum drive disengaged. Quantum drive engaged. Quantum drive disengaged.
You want to do some ship combat, but couldn't find the right mission. Yeah, I always end up doing the Foxwell patrol missions because it gives a little bit of everything. Some scanning, some ship combat. You know, all the little things that you can do.
Hold tight while I scan the sector.
Shields active.
Been racing for the majority of downtime. Let's do that and increase. Oh, never mind. I only have. Oh, that's not the right one. This is what I want to do. Been racing the majority of my play time for so long that I haven't caught up on the new missions. Yeah, I get that. I'm kind of at that point with trying to figure out what the best ones are.
Target lock.
But yeah, the Foxwell ones are always just a good, easy one to do. Can't even see this dude. They're not even awake, so
Destroyed.
Hey, you doing good?
this is easy.
Shields under attack.
Meow. At least now this one's awake. Wow, I cannot aim here. Come on. Wow. Mm-hmm. I got the Foxwell ones up to orange because I was attempting to farm some of the ace pilots. There's my guy jump off. Head to work. Oh yeah, that's right. You have to get up early tomorrow and go to the office. Well, have a good night, bud. Thanks for the raid, hopping in. Hope you get a good night's rest. Enjoy the evening too. You're gonna chill for a bit too.
Target destroyed.
Okay, that was easy.
Scans are clearing targets.
Okay, so I think that was all of it. All the ones that, yeah, that was all the ones we had to do.
Engaged.
All right, let's do another one here. I need to get better at the ship combat, so let's actually do... Well, no, I want to stick to the Foxwell one so I can actually get the script for it. Orange level. Okay, no problem, Gab. I hope you have a good evening. Enjoy the rest of your vacation too. Oh, where is it at? I guess that hasn't respawned yet. It's all the security threat ones here.
Hey, nice work. Foxwell appreciates it.
My birthday is on Wednesday. So I'll be back on Thursday. Since tomorrow I have the class. Hey, Echo, thank you so much for the follow. Okay, where are we going to go here? This one, check the orange. Where's the orange level? Chowdios. Where is this thing? There's ship under attack. I can at least do that. I just want to get something where I can get script, and I know this one I'm gonna get fucked on. I don't want to do that one. I guess it just hasn't respawned yet, so we'll fly around a little bit. Doot, doot. Doot, doot, doot. That's not what I wanted. Come on.
Quantum drive engaged. Quantum drive
Beep.
disengaged.
Okay, let's try this again. See if it's spawned yet. I just need another orange level patrol mission. There's the security. Security. It's just all the security ones. I want to get something where I can get some script. So let's just scroll through this and see if we can find something. That one has 14, but I know I'm going to die on that. Okay, defend mining base. That one gives me 4. That one gives me... Let's go to the asteroid base one. Track. Beep. All right.
Shields active. Shields disengaged.
Let's go.
Quantum drive engaged. Quantum drive disengaged.
To show up. We've got our hands full, as you can see. Jump in and do what you can to stop them.
Shields active.
Neutralize hostiles.
Shields.
Doop-a-doop. Let's go. What the heck? Oh, that's a saber. I was like, what is that? Oh boy, I cannot shoot that. Why is this NPC like actually hosting pretty well? Oh, minus the desync there. Oh my god, it's so hard to just stay on target on this thing.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, same, bud. You're pip wiggling all over the place. I just realized my shields are down. Let's get out. Woo!
Contact confirmed. Shields under attack.
I need to get out and reset my shields. And then we'll get on to getting back to them. Oh, my missiles are gone. I'm out of missiles.
Contact confirmed.
I should have brought my arrow instead of this thing. But I do love this so much. I love this ship. I don't know how you guys feel about the Wolf, but it's definitely one of my favorites.
Shields under attack.
Where are you at? There you are. I'm struggling with these guys. I don't know. I just haven't done ship combat in so much. It's focusing so much on the rally. I haven't done anything with vehicle or with the ships rather.
Shields under attack.
Doot. It's just all about the trying to get back into this dancing. I'm scared to see how my PvP my PvP skills are now. This Eclipse is so
We're
tanky.
gonna need a minute or two.
Okay, so we have not cleared hostiles completely yet. Mostly because I'm just completely obliterating this Eclipse. I don't know how it's still...
Target destroyed.
There we go. I think I bugged it too, because now it says I have 0 hostiles killed. Let me see if I go back to the mining outpost. Come back in over here.
Contact confirmed.
Are these the new contacts, I guess? I have no idea.
Contact confirmed.
Do.
Shields under attack.
Can I please kill him? Okay, got that one.
Destroyed.
Nope, way too far out for that. Nope, that was a terrible turn. Yeah, I definitely should have had the arrow for this. Get way more DPS out of it. Either that or throw the ballistics on this instead of the lasers. Lasers are nice because they don't really run out, but they're not as efficient. Okay, what is...
Contact confirmed.
This lead pip is not helping me out here.
Target
Okay.
destroyed.
Where's this last guy? Oh, there he is. Nope. Where'd he go?
Contact confirmed.
There. What is that, a herald? I think I'm gonna run out of time again because he's gonna... Oh, wow. He's gonna be glitching all over the place. Also, he's... Yeah. Hey, Harlock. We are currently just doing some of the Foxwell missions.
Oh,
There we go.
Destroyed.
Escort until the QT. You coming out, bud? What you doing in there? Still pretty new to the game. Don't know if 7 months is still new. I don't think that's new. I'd say, I mean, it's new enough depending on how much you play. If you're only playing once a week, then yeah, I would say it's still new, but yeah. Are you gonna get up and go? Come on. This thing's being dumb. Or is this just a bugged mission that they don't ever actually take off? Is there really... Are there
all
any
channels,
really
I'm
good
under
fighter
attack.
ships?
Please, if you
Yeah,
hear
there's tons
this,
of good
help
fighter
me.
ships. The heck? Okay, there's the rendezvous point. But yeah, there's tons of good fighter ships. Like, I'm in this one, which is the Wolf, the Kruger Wolf. There's the L-21 and L-22. I was searching and the opinions are all over the place. Yeah, honestly, it's going to be, it depends on how you fly. Some people prefer heavy fighters or medium fighters. Me, for instance, I prefer light fighters. So it really just depends on how you want to fight, right? Something like the F7 series are going to be really like a good all-around one. A lot of people do that. Some say Wolf, others say F7. Yeah. Again, I would say it depends on your flight style. Because obviously, like, PvP, yeah, you're definitely gonna have to use a light fighter. Rendezvous a ship, okay? I'm so confused. What the heck am I doing here? Why am I escorting this guy all the way over here? I'm so confused.
More ships arriving. Get ready.
But yeah, I would say the F7's a good all-around ship that you can do a lot with. It's easy to fly, has a ton of firepower, so you can knock out like PvE missions very quickly. But if you're gonna go into PvP stuff, you're definitely gonna need something like a light fighter, because PvP guys, they all use a light fighter.
Fight's over here, genius.
Just to get the background. Where the heck is this thing?
More ships incoming.
Just to get background, I currently saw the C8 Pisces struck delivery missions. Saw mercenaries give good money. Yeah, the mercenary missions are good. The mercenary missions are going to be like, you know, going down to bunkers and doing things like that too. This here is a mercenary mission. You entered one, didn't go well. Yeah, that's going to be how it is. You're going to go into some missions and you're going to think it's fine and dandy, and then realize that it's actually not going to be that great. Like you're going to die. And that's okay. Like everyone dies at some point.
Coming our way.
Contact confirmed.
But yeah, I would say like an arrow, like what you said, is a good if you want a platform that you can grow into and really get good at and be good at a lot of different things, if you really want to focus on combat, I would say the Arrow is a great one. You can't go wrong with that, or the Gladius. The Gladius is also a really good one as well. The Wolf is probably like the newer one, but it does take some getting used to, and it's not as efficient, I guess. But I love the way it looks more than anything. That's why I fly it more. And then same thing with like the Hawk. I love the Hawk. Because with the Hawk, it has an EMP on it, and nothing is more satisfying than being in atmosphere and popping that EMP and then watching the ship fall to the planet and die. But that one's not a very meta ship. It's very fragile, so you really have to be careful with how you fly that thing. I'm way out of target range here. The payout for this mission is definitely not worth it. Because I've been doing this for a minute.
Where the hell are you going?
What do you mean, where am I going? I'm right here.
Where are you? Help me!
You're fine.
Target destroyed.
There's two of you guys, and one of you guys haven't even taken off yet. Okay, you're both in your hangars. You're fine. So if you want to go only PvE, there are some other option. There's some options that I can get. Yeah, for sure. I'm always a big proponent for getting stuff in game, but if you want one that you can get off of the store, I think this mission's bugged. I don't think I'm going to get anywhere because this guy still hasn't left his hangar. Let me pull up the store page really quick and I'll show you some good options that should be available right now. Or I can see what's available right now, honestly. Sorry if I'm asking too much.
Fight's over here, genius. Mayday! Mayday, I'm going down!
You're not going down, you're in the hangar, you're fine.
No, no, no!
Jesus Christ. It's the most obnoxious thing. Let me pull this up really quick. I'll pull up the store page. Shop. Touch store. Mm-hmm. Okay. Allow other. Let's see what they have available right now. We'll start from low to high because I don't want you spending a ton of money, you know. Next page. The Avenger Stalker and Titan, those are also good kind of general purpose ones. You can do a lot with these two. They have a good amount of firepower. They have a cargo bay, especially the Titan has a cargo bay in the back. So I would say the Titan would be a good one if you wanted just one ship to do a ton of different things in the game, and then from there upgrading by buying a ship in game. But then, like I said, the Arrow and the Gladius, I would say, are two very good ones. I prefer the Arrow more over the Gladius because I like the handling of it more. But again, it just depends on how you fly, really. So I would say, yeah, I would say Avenger Titan or the Arrow or the Gladius, depending on how much you want to spend. And then, of course, there's the L-21 Wolf, but again, that one's a little bit more of like an advanced ship, in my opinion, to fly. Yeah, that's completely fine. Some of the top PvP pilots are not really mouse and keyboard, but like stick and mouse. So they'll have one stick over on one side and then use the mouse to aim. But you can definitely get completely fine and really good with just mouse and keyboard as well for ship combat. So those are my recommendations for what's available right now. Next week is the new month, so every month the lineup changes in here. Yeah, no problem. But I think the Titan, the Arrow, and the Gladius, those are all ones that will always be on the store. Okay. Let's see if we have our orange level. Orange level patrol. There we go. That's what I want. Beep. We'll do that. I'm actually going to go run over to... Yeah, we're going to run back over to Everest Harbor, and I'm actually going to swap out the ship. And the in-game purchase for ship can be alternative. Yeah, so like, we'll get back to my hangar here, and I can show you, but yeah, what I like to do is just... I just buy one or two ships off the store. Yeah, the money is the issue. I'm just always the big thing where it's like, play the game to actually get the ships that you want. Instead of spending it on the storefront. Right now I have 3 ships, I think, that I've actually pledged, and then I just buy and sell using store credit.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Landing bay, this way. Because I mean, these ships are expensive for what they are.
Landing gear deployed.
Oop.
Engine system disengaged.
So yeah, I love this ship. It just looks cool as hell. And then yeah, so these aren't even going to be all the ships that I have, but these are all just ones I've gotten in game.
Retrieval system.
Let's back out and get back in.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval.
But you can see I have like all of the different ones that you can get here. There's the Hawk. I need to claim that one really quick.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
But yeah, so I just go through and buy all the stuff in game to actually play with. And then like I said, I have just a few that I actually bought with money. Where is the Arrow? Oh, this one's also not stored here.
Your insurance claim
Great.
has been sent.
Okay, let's go ahead and store this guy.
Has been moved to our storage facility.
Should I run the Arrow or the Hawk? I'm trying to think. The Arrow is currently set up as a ballista. I think I'm going to run the Arrow, just for the fun of it. Also, do I have the... Oop, that's not done. One sec. There we go. Vehicles. Do I have the L21 weapons kit here? I think I do. Yeah, I do. Okay, cool. Keep that option open.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Expedite.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
39 seconds. And the Hawk is
Your insurance claim has
43.
Been, thank
Cool.
you. Please visit us again.
Is my head floating? No, it's not. I was wearing a helmet earlier. My neck disappeared. I was looking on the RSI page and there's an option to let me upgrade the ships when I went. Oh yeah, exactly. So depending on whatever you start with, so like let's say, I don't know what ship you currently have, but instead of buying a brand new ship, you can just upgrade it. You really like the looks of the F7. The F7 is a very nice looking ship. I will say that. I have one that's the Ghost on here. See. Arrow. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna run the Hawk.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
I haven't had enough fun with the Hawk in a while. You have a C8X? Yeah, so what you can do, because I'm pretty sure your C8X probably has a probably has the game package with it. So let's go shop, pledge store. Oh wait, I have to sign in really quick. Let me actually switch up the page. Do this here. This one. Yeah, $60 game package. Yeah, so that's perfect. Actually, that's a perfect starting point. Shop, pledge store. So let's say if you go to the other page and then you go to ship upgrades, it's going to pull this up and you pick whatever ship you want. So these are the 3 ships that I currently own. But let's say this one, which would be closest to your $60 game package, you can click that and then upgrade any other ship. So this one says $60, but since this is already $55, I'm only going to spend $5. See? So I'm only going to spend $5 on that upgrade. So since you already have the $60 game package, you couldn't upgrade to this. So that's where I would say upgrading to the Arrow would be your best bet. So that's what I would do for you. If you really want to get into ship combat, I would go with the Arrow. And then that would be what, a $15 upgrade for you. And here's this beautiful beast. It's one of the coolest looking ships in my opinion. So dope. Okay, we'll do that. Oh boy, what the heck was that? Some audio bugs. Let's put that on weapon group 4. Over here, turn on the EMP. Bring this down and this down. And then put this towards here and this up here. There we go. We'll do this. Cool. Now we're all set. And this is my favorite. Look at this. So it's here's your little Hawk. Lift up a little bit and then hell yeah. Now I'm all ready. Look at that. That's menacing.
Shields offline.
Okay, so we'll go up here. Let me actually lower everything and then lift this back up. There.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is
This is such a fun ship. And then, like I said, this one also has the EMP on it, so you can pop off an EMP.
Give me a second.
shields online.
So this is also supposed to be like the bounty hunting ship. So like the little me do it like this. So this little back pod area here is supposed to be like a bounty pod. So when you go and collect a bounty, you put the body back there and then transport it back.
The scans all came back clear, so I think. Wait.
Nope.
Heads up. Got hostiles at your location. Shit!
Shields hit.
Yeah, like I said, this ship though is very fragile, so you have to be very careful if you ever use this one.
Oh God! Oh God! Help me, please!
You're the one attacking me. Why are you asking me for help? So now this guy is EMP'd, and he's just kind of floating around because his ship is disabled at this point. Temporarily, it'll kick back on in a second, but let me get this other guy really quick. Oop. Go get this.
Target
Friendly ship down. Go back down now.
shields hit.
I'll check your message in a second. I just wanted to get this done. There we go.
Not picking up any hostile activity. Giving you the all clear.
Okay. Let me see what you said. So between the arrow and F7 is better.
We're clear here.
Oh, is the arrow better? Almost the same. Again, it depends on how you look at it. I would say if you're doing PvE, I would go for the F7. Because getting into PvP, unless you're a good, there are good F7 pilots, but I think every single F7 pilot that I've went against with something like the arrow, I've beat them.
Is now on.
So it's not, you have to fly it in a certain way to really get the best out of it. But again, a good light fighter pilot can outmaneuver you and take you down. So I would say for PvP or PvE, like what I'm doing right now, I would recommend the F7 over
Let's make sure the sector's
over other options out there.
locations and run a scan.
But if you want something that you can get into PvP with and start doing more bounty stuff, the arrow would be the better option for you. Because it's a lot, you can do a lot more with it in terms of learning. Like if you really put your time in and learn how to fly the arrow, you'll be a phenomenal pilot.
Shields online.
Yes, I'm looking for PvE for now because my flight skill is still very poor. Yeah, and I completely get that. But that's the thing, if you take time to learn a ship,
Head to the next point.
take time to learn a ship that's you know, depending on whatever it is, whether it's for PvP or PvE, regardless of what you do, you're going to be good. There's always going to be some sort of meta change, so that's why I never look at what's the meta. Because the Hawk, for instance, was the meta for a while because
Shields online.
there was a bug where the nose didn't take any damage. So basically it was invincible at some points.
On to the next one.
But then of course they patched that and now it's not the meta anymore. Same thing with like the Gladius. They did some change and it became the meta for a bit. Same thing with the Arrow, it became the meta for a bit. Like it's just, it's all this back and forth. There is no meta, like one size fits all kind of thing. So that's why I say just fly what you like, what you enjoy, and get good at that, at flying that one, and that's going to be your best ship. There's always going to be someone that's, you know, that's better than you or something. Like, yeah, I'm good at PvP. I can hold my own if I get attacked. But if I go up against someone like Virgil or Avenger 1, oh, I'm gonna get wiped on the floor. Ain't no way I'm gonna beat them. At least in my current state. I'm sure at some point I could.
Check fire.
Alright, that was the last scan.
Don't care about the meta, just doing missions for fun and money. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you like the way that the Hornet looks, the F7, if you like the way it looks and the way it feels to you, like it makes you feel like you're a spaceship pilot, then go for that one. It's like me with the Wolf. It's not the best, but it's such a cool looking ship. I love the thing. That's why I have one. So I have it in game. I need to get it off the store again. But once we have the wipe is when I'll get those again. Well, now you have something to grind for. Exactly. There you go.
Drive is now off.
And there's so many different ways that you can get an F7 in game too, right? Like you can get the you can get it from Wicklow. You can get
Shields online.
you can get it by just buying it from a ship store. You can get it through executive hangars. Like there are tons of different ways that you can get the ship. So that's a good thing that I always recommend. Why I always say get stuff in game. Is there another ship dealer besides New Deal? Yeah, there's one on ArcCorp. ArcCorp is Astra Armada.
Shields hit.
Yeah, no problem. I'm glad I could help you out.
Target destroyed.
Pressure on him.
Shields
Woo!
hit.
No, it's no bother at all. I appreciate the follow. It's not a bother at all. Never feel like you need to apologize, especially for this game. It's a really nice tight-knit community. I think any stream that you go into and you have any kind of questions, I think anyone in there will be happy to help, whether it's the streamer themselves or the chat. Everyone's pretty welcoming. Aha, gotcha.
You're doing a hell of a job. Go back down.
Uh-oh. That's not what I want. Help. That hit me. Where'd he go? He got me good on that one. But not good enough.
Shields hit.
I can't see this guy. Yeah, no problem.
Target destroyed.
Got him.
Seeing any more hostiles? I think you're in the clear.
Next dispatch. Where are we going? Oh, never mind. That was it. Solid work. I think I'm gonna go and get the arrow now. So we did one with the wolf, we did one with the hawk, and then we'll get one more with the arrow. The reason why I like the hawk so much is, I don't know if you were noticing, but the when I was popping off the EMPs, the ships would just stop because they would be disabled, and I could just sit there and just fire away at them.
Quantum drive is now off.
It's so much fun.
Is now off. Shields online.
Mm-hmm. But of course, I took a lot of damage. Surprisingly, I didn't get a wing blown off, though. That's one thing that sucks about this, is if you get a wing blown off, you lose a gun.
Landing gear deployed.
Oop, I'm gonna hit this. That's okay. I was coming way too fast there. But I was gonna trash that one anyway, so whatever. Also, the other thing too is with the Hawk, it has kind of a high repair cost. That's why I was like, I don't really care if I'm gonna blow that thing up, because I need the it was gonna be a lot of money in the first place. I wouldn't say a lot of money, but it's just it's an annoying cost for it. Okay. Keep.
Welcome to the ASOP
Now for the arrow.
system. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Maybe some point.
Welcome. Your insurance claim has been made.
I don't know who that is. I think that was the guy next to me or something trying to get to the screen. We're about to have a server error. I'm feeling a server error coming up.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Let's go ahead and claim this.
Your insurance claim has been
Okay, that claimed fine. Arrow?
Vehicle selected. Stand by to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Beep.
Your insurance claim has been sent. Thank you. Please visit us again.
Hmm.
Bye.
I think we might be having a server error coming up. We just have to wait and see.
I'm sorry. That is an invalid request.
Okay.
Your vehicle, please visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome
Let me see if I can call.
vehicle retrieval system.
Let me try to call a bigger ship.
Vehicle selected.
I guess not. Hmm. Well, I guess given that, that's probably going to be a good time for me to hop off anyways. Usually get off about this time. Let me try one more time, though. Because I do kind of want to do one more mission.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Please visit us again. Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Please visit us again. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Yeah, I must have broken my hangar or something. I must have not liked the fact that I just flew and dive bombed the hangar. They're having to do the repairs, I guess. Let me try again. If I can. Nope, this one's taking me to my hangar, so that's a good sign. Oh, never mind. There it is. We have our arrow now. Oh yeah, I forgot I still have the bombs on this. Yeah. Okay, cool. We'll run one more mission and then I'll hop off for the night. My beautiful little fighter jet. There we go.
Aerospace. All systems online.
Do mercenary. See if we can find. No, there's a low level routine patrol. We'll do that one. Track it, and then we'll get 2 script off that.
Foxwell here. Thanks for taking the call.
Takeoff complete. Shields offline. Landing
All
gear
right. Where is our first objective?
Thank you. And please.
Way down yonder. Okay, so let's go to the planet and then go around it.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Mm-hmm. Where are the jump points? The OM markers. There's one.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Okay, then we'll go over to this one.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive
And over here.
off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Hold up a sec. Need to check something.
Shields online.
Do, 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 do. Okay, searching the area. What do you want me to do here?
Nothing.
Oh, okay, cool. Never mind, that was easy.
Don't see anything here.
Quantum drive is
You-
now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive.
Noticing something. You were moving.
Quantum drive is now off.
Yeah, I was moving my power management settings. Like that. Yes, that greatly affects the ship. So this one, since I have ballistic set up, I don't need any power pips here. But if you have lasers, the higher that you go, the more your capacitor is. I mean, it increases your bullet count. So like, let's say you have it on one pip like this. Let's say you only have 10 shots in a magazine. But if you increase the power, it adds more shots into the magazine. You can get like 50 shots or something like that.
Way to each one and ping
The engine right here will change how quickly your boost will regenerate. So if it's really low, it'll regenerate really slowly. If it's higher, then it'll regenerate quicker. And then shield is the same thing, is that the more pips you have to it, the faster your shields will regen. And then, for instance, in the Hawk, the reason I had to do something with that was the EMP's off by default, so I needed to turn it on.
Check fire.
head to the next point.
I'm getting real data now. The notebook's full. Well, I'm glad that I can be your teacher today. The Fluffy Academy.
Moving. Shields online. Check fire.
Oop.
Let's move on.
Shields offline. Shields online. Check fire.
Yep.
That was the last.
Fluffiest academy in the verse, yes. Okay, investigate all points. That one's good.
Shields
Next spot.
offline.
We're clear here.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
All right. We're at the patrol coordinates, and it looks like it's going to be an escort. Yeah, protect.
Time to be a hero.
All channels, I'm under attack. Please, if you hear this, help
Yep.
me.
Oh boy, I'm missing all the shots here. The other thing is that it's overwhelming. Yeah, this game is very overwhelming. The other thing, for me, yeah, okay. So components are another thing. Really, there's a select few that you really want to go for, and that's military stuff and stealth stuff.
Thank you. I thought we were done for.
Bro, you were getting shot up by a cutter. What a loser.
In trouble and they need security support. I hope you'll be able to keep them safe. Good luck.
Yeah, I'll
Scans are clean.
okay, so that one is done. So that was super easy to get done. Let me actually go ahead and pull up. I don't know if you've used Urkel at all. Have you used the DPS calculator on Urkel or SP Viewer?
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now
So we'll do this and link. Yes, you've used Urkel? Okay. Then I'll show you with Urkel. Boop doop boop. All right, so let's say you get that F7C. I don't know which one you're gonna get. Let's say you're gonna get the Ghost, right? Oh, that's the wrong one. This one. Let's say you want to get the Ghost, right? I will go ahead and hide my box there so that way I can show you this. So you have this. These are going to be your basic emissions that you look at. Your cross section is never going to change because that's how big your ship is. So basically what you want to do is get these numbers down to about where this is for the most efficiency. Because regardless, or well, not regardless, but depending on which angle you're at, you know, it could be, you'll be spotted from that point. Let me go ahead and swap these out to some random lasers just to give you the better idea of this. What's that? This one here. So that, and then let's say this one, and then some more lasers, right? So you have power management here that you can do. If we go to the shields, for instance, if you look at the class, you have stealth, right? And these are your like EM max, right? So your this would be like your emission, how stealthy you are. So you can see this one's 250. Now, if I had it at military, this one's 1240. So this one's going to make my emissions very well known. So if I click that, you know, they'll be able to see me from a lot farther away than what it was originally at. Let's go reset here. Now, on the other hand, you have military, and you can see this one has 270 as its HP, so how many hit points it has. And if we go to the stealth one, this one only has 170, right? So this one will die a lot quicker. So you saw me running this arrow right now. I have ballistics, so it's shooting through the shield, and it can damage the components directly, even with your shields up. There's some fall off. There's some decrease in power that comes through, so it's not exact. That's like a whole nother calculation, but I don't think that's really important for majority of people. So again, if you want to have the toughest one, you want to go all military components. Now, military components, you can see have these grayed out shopping carts, meaning that you can't actually buy these at locations. This one, for instance, the civilian, if I click that, and then down here where it has Stanton shops, it'll tell you where you can buy that component at, right? So if you see this gray shopping cart, that means it's not purchasable and you have to find it at places like Hathor, contested zones and Pyro, randomly off of ships that are left behind, you know, that kind of stuff. But generally speaking, let's say your shields, you want to go off of the HP pool, right? So the highest hit points, that's going to be how much your shield generator produces, right? How much, how strong the shield are. So let's say I would want to go the FR66 because those are really good and I just happen to find them. You can see it requires a lot more power as well. So that's where military and other ones are different, is that they require a lot more power. And you can see here the power min and power max. is where you see that. So all of them are going to require at least one. Some of them will require two as the minimum amount. And you can see here, if I brought my shield all the way down, it's still on, but I have 2 pips assigned to it. Now, if I turn it off, then I'll get 2 pips back. And then also there's like the regen delay. So it's just basically looking at these and figuring out which one is more important to you. Generally speaking, people just go off of the HP pool to get the most hit points out of it so that their shields last longer. Now going to the power plant, for instance, this one's a little bit different as well because you have the max power generation. So you can see up here, this one says 16, right? If I took this and pulled that off, right, now I only have 1 sonic light. What is this sonic light here? That one provides 13. I don't know why it says 9 here, but either way. Oh, now I see why. It's because some of them default to being on, but either way. You have the max generation that you can get out of it. So let's say the JS300s here. If I have 2 of those, it'll give me the most power pips available. If I run something like the stealth here, let's say I want to go to slipstreams, right? Stealth grade A. Now I don't have that 20 pips that I can use. However, you can see here, everything is maxed out. So I have all of this. One sec, there's a ad coming up. I'm gonna go ahead and snooze that for you. So that way you can still hear me. But since everything's already maxed out because I'm running ballistics, I don't need to have any more assigned to my weapons. I'm good to go. I still have 1 pip left. I can run it exactly like this. Now, this is where I was trying to show earlier. Let's say I have laser repeaters, right? I don't know, just ND... Where are they at? Here we go. Let's say I have laser repeaters. And then this one here will do this and this. So now you can see I had to drop one of the pips on my engine. So if I lower my capacitor on my weapons, then I can add that back. Or I can bring this all the way down and add this all the way up, right? That's where your power plant comes in, is how many pips you have available to assign to whatever you want. And then coolers, this one's a little bit different just because of the new engineering stuff that was added in. Generally speaking, what I do, I just run a vapor block because you can buy it in store. It lowers your IR and ER emissions. And then just like, I don't know, basically I just run those, just 2 of those, and you're good. Because it only requires 1 pip and it keeps you pretty stealthy regardless of the ship that you're in. And yeah, there's not really much to the coolers. The coolers aren't really that important in my opinion right now. They never really have been. And then quantum drive, that's just max speed. Max speed and distance. Just focus on those 2 and you're good to go. VK00s, I find those all over the place at Hathor locations. So I just go there and I can literally go to like 1 or 2 locations and probably find 3. They're super easy to find. So that's kind of the breakdown of the components. Generally speaking, like I said, run military or stealth. Those are going to be the 2 that you really want to go with. And then, of course, with some of these ships, like this one being the Ghost, the stealth variant, you have these modifiers with it. So obviously it has an automatic decrease of your signatures to make you more stealthy, but as a trade, you take more energy damage. So if someone's shooting at you with laser repeaters, you're going to take 30% more damage than, let's say, the base variant. I can pull up another one too, just to show this as the example as well. Let's go F7C. This is like, yeah. So this one you can see is like the base military one, the F7C. And this one has a higher emissions, or a higher, higher emissions off of it because it's not stealth.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now
Okay, there's that one, and school, already here. Barely even took any damage from the from that mission chain. I can use or prepare the loadout of the components on Urkel to see if I can get the best balance for stealth. Yep. So you use Urkel as kind of a tool just to see how your management works. And then actually go into the game, put the components on, and you're good to go.
Please proceed to assign.
Where's my hangar? There it is. Okay, no crashing this time.
landing gear deployed.
This one at least is a little bit more nimble, so I can slam the brakes a bit more. Mm-hmm.
Landing complete. Engines offline.
So in the build, I can manage if I want to get more power points for power management. Well, that's the thing, is like you can go through and like you can change the power management as much as you want. You can go through and adjust it here, bring this. You can, so to the most stealthy thing that you can do is go through here. Let's say turn off my shields, turn off my weapons, and only have 1 pip to power. I don't need life support because I have a spacesuit on. I want to keep the radar on, but then I'm going to bring my cooler down, right? So this would be like a stealth run, like if I'm doing some scouting or something. I can go like this and turn off all my power pips, and you can see my emissions are dropping right now. Like this one's slowly coming down because this is kind of like your ship heat, like when you warm up your car in the morning. This is kind of like my engine cooling down, right? So this will slowly creep down over time. I don't know why all this just turned back on. I'm gonna do that. There we go. So you can see all this is slowly creeping down, and then this will make me more stealthy because this is basically the distance away that someone can see me. So let's say right now this says 3.5K. That means from 3.5 kilometers away is when someone can see me. But yeah, what you were saying about the tankiness is that's where you can kind of get a calculation of how strong your ship's going to be if it starts getting shot at, or how much HP you have.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Your insurance claim has been sent. Please visit us.
So like going back to this, for instance, I know that my arrow, for instance, here, we'll go arrow. I'll pull up 2 arrows. So right now I have, I think the buzzsaw and then shredders, yeah. General idea for, yeah, the general idea for usage on Urkel. I have that one, and then I have this one. I think I have 2 glaciers, and then I have the VK00. So this is my current build that I have on the one that I was just playing, except I have some bombs on this. Then I go in the game, buy or loot components to, I choose for the ship. Yep. So this is the build that I know that I have on my arrow right now. Compared to, so like you can see here, I have 1764 as my ballistic damage. I have a, this is my emissions. This is how many pips I have compared to the base one, which is this. It doesn't look like there's that much of a difference, right? Honestly, it looks like it's worse, but I have a lot more HP built up because all of these are military variants and have higher HP. Where's that at? Right here. Than the base variant. Let's say this one only has 210 on the shield, for instance. Still need the money if I can't loot it. Yes, that is true. And honestly, right now it's such a broken economy. If you really need money, I can send you some. That way you can buy some stuff. But also at the same time, if you ask anyone else in chat, I'm sure if you just said, hey, can I have 50K or something like that to get this ship, I'm sure that someone will just drop it to you. Because it's so easy to make money right now, if you know how to do it. But anyways, pretty much it for today. On the weapons, I think I will go with lasers, just to have the unlimited ammo. Yeah, I mean, that's one good thing to look at. It also gives you a lot more practice. There you go. I like that mentality. Grind for it. Because that's what I did. I grinded for all the money that I had. Kind of. But yeah, the ballistics, there's so much ammo in them now. It's really pretty easy to actually get rolling. There's so much ammo in the ballistics that you're pretty much not going to run out if you're doing a one mission, unless you're just completely missing every single shot. But yeah, the lasers will work fine. And since you're focusing on PvE, let's say, let's back up again. Since you're focusing on PvE, if you go in here, I would go with the attritions, because they're going to have the highest DPS. They're going to have the most damage. But if you go into anything PvP, I would say either the NDBs or the CF repeaters. So anything that has CF, there's like the Bulldog, Panthers, things like that. Just basically, if you go up here and type CF, that's going to give you them. I run this pretty much on any ship just because, yes, it's not the most DPS, but if I do end up getting into a fight with a player, this is going to be the best one. And the reason for it is the ammo speed. The speed of these helps you stay on target a lot more than the attritions, because the attritions are slower. So the bullets won't reach them as fast, and they can get out of the way before the bullets actually hit them, if that makes sense. But yeah, over time you'll learn more. If you hop in, like I said, if you hop in other streams and ask people about how to do this or that, there's always going to be someone in there that's going to be able to help you, no problem. And be glad to. And there's tons of different videos out there as well. What is it? Virgil, he does a lot of good stuff. BER9IL is his like gamer tag. He does a lot of PvP stuff. Avenger 1 is the other one that does a lot. They're kind of like rivals, so you might see them talking smack about each other a lot. They do not like each other. But yeah, there's tons of different ones that you can do out there. I'm not like I said, I'm not a meta PvPer or PvEer. I just like doing occasional ship combat, and I can hold my own. Primarily what I'm doing this year is focusing more on racing, so you'll see me doing a lot more race stuff. But yeah, I just wanted to take a break from racing because this past week was a big race and I got a little bit burnt out from training for it. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna hop off for the night. I hope you have a good one. I'll be back on Thursday, and then potentially Friday. But I try to stream every weekday around 4 o'clock standard time, or central time. And yeah, my Twitch schedule is usually up to date for whatever I'm doing anyways. But I appreciate you for hopping in, chatting, because I always like talking. It gives me something to do instead of me just playing the game and having nothing going on. But yeah, again, I appreciate it. I hope you have a good one. Again, if you have any questions, I also have my Discord link that's been kind of going through. You can always join the Discord, or like I said, join some other people's groups and they'll be happy to help as well. Again, appreciate it. I'll catch you next time.